Hello, everybody. I'm back. I'm delighted to be back, and I'm coming back with episode 16 of the Enlightenment Chronicles. There can't be a me unless there is also an other. Mentally, we take oneness and we break it into two pieces, naming the first mental projection me and the second mental projection other. Wherever I say we, that we is something akin to the royal we, it's referring to not to. So there is only not two. Just another way of saying oneness, isn't it? But it's actually a little bit more accurate. It doesn't carry as well, but it's a little bit more accurate because oneness sort of implies that there could be a two-ness. But there can't be. You know why? Because it would just be oneness. There's only oneness. There can't be two-ness. Why? Because there's only oneness. There can't be tenness and there can't be hundredness. There is only one. You are that one. And you and I are the same thing. So I can say, I am oneness, and that's true. And you can say, I am oneness, and that's true. And a wino off the street can walk in here and say, I am oneness, and that's true too. Putin can walk in here and say, I am oneness, and that's true too. It doesn't make him a beloved as part of oneness in my book, but but he is oneness. There's no independent Putin. There's no independent ideas. There's no independent evil. It's just what's happening. This whole thing is just what's happening. When I say it's just what's happening, I mean, this is a verb. You are a verb. You have always thought you were some kind of a noun and you were looking for that noun. I'm looking for oneness. I'm looking for God. I'm trying to merge with oneness or God or whatever it is. Or I'm trying to merge with the void. How can you merge with the void? The void's nothing. There's nothing in there. But it's not nothing. It is actually, it's the fullest nothing that there ever was. Because that nothing is the potentiality for everything. Everything, absolutely everything within manifestation rises from the void. How and why, none of that. There's no why to anything. So you could get rid of that question. I ask it a lot of people, so I can't get rid of it. But you could get rid of it in the sense that just there's no why. Everything happens as it does. Everything affects everything else. There's no independence there. There's no room for self-will. In the AA Big Book that talks about self-will run riot. And self-will is always run riot. It's just a matter of degree. But it's not really self-will because there isn't any. So, but where it's believed to be self-will, it's gonna be a weird place. It's gonna be a weird day there. We have to give up the idea that we are something seeking something else. That is a rumor. It's a rumor that got started in front of you years ago when your mama said, Kathy, daddy, Kathy, mommy, broke the world into two, Kathy and other. But it's a myth. There is no other. There's just the myth of other. And it's playing out everywhere, all the time. But it's just a myth. It's not true. There's one thing. And anybody is capable of seeing the one thing. You know why? You're not capable of seeing anything else. Whatever you look at is the one thing. Now, one thing can have a zillion different appearances, which it does. This is one thing. This is one thing. This is one thing. And this is full of little nuggets of dog food. And you know what? There's just one thing. So there appears to be multiplicity under the umbrella of unicity, of unity. So a wiser spiritual teacher than me coined the phrase unicity, and I love it. That was Ramesh Balsekar, and he taught me a great deal. And I say prayers of gratitude to him. Right now, he's dead, but he did a lot before he died. And he's not dead, because what drove him is the same thing that's driving me. It's the same teacher. You got one teacher, I got one teacher. It's it. We got one teacher and one student, but those are not separate. The one teacher and the one student are balancing in relativity, but they don't exist in the absolute. There's just the oneness. There's just the teacher, you could say, but it's not teaching anything or anybody, because there's no one else. There's just this teacher with a capital T. And that's your teacher. And it's my teacher. It's the only teacher. And you know what it's teaching about? The only thing there is, which is itself. And everything that you can see, and everything that you hear, and every thought that you have, and everything that you own is oneness. What I'm looking at here is oneness. What I've been looking at all my life is myself, oneness. Many, many different appearances, but only one true thing. Only one true thing. May you discover it today, or may just, all you got to do is notice it. I mean, you don't have to go anywhere to discover it. I mean, oneness is where? It's right here, isn't it? Everything is oneness. Thank you. Thank you very much for tuning into this. I hope that you will like, subscribe, and donate. We need all three. So please support us by liking us, subscribing to us, and donating to us. Because this teaching doesn't exist on air. I don't pay my mortgage with air. I need your help. And if you're coming here regularly, you're noticing that you need mine. And I'm offering it freely. But I would appreciate it if you could help us as we try to spread the truth around the world every single day with a whole new verse from the Book of Nothing in these Enlightenment Chronicles. Thank you very much. I love you. I love you so much. Bye for now.